Bitcoin is steady today at about $111,000. It reached a high near $111,200 and dipped just above $110,000. The market feels cautious but not collapsing. Ethereum is trading around 4,200 after touching highs near 4,300 earlier. Ethereum has been a strong performer this year. It recently bounced back from lows below 1,600. Analysts now talk about it hitting 7,500 or even 10,000 to 12,000 by year-end. This could happen if momentum stays strong. The overall market sentiment right now is leaning toward fear. Traders are rotating away from smaller, obscure altcoins and watching whether Bitcoin or Ethereum will lead the next leg up. September has a reputation for being a tough month for crypto, and history shows Bitcoin usually finishes this month in the red. Even so, investors are already talking about a potential October and November rally, which has been a seasonal pattern in past cycles. In the United States, regulators are shaking up the landscape. The Securities and Exchange Commission has announced a new plan to overhaul crypto regulation. The proposal would simplify trading crypto assets on national exchanges. It would also help projects share information with clearer rules. This is a big change from the stricter approach of a few years ago. Now, Washington is focusing on integrating crypto with Wall Street instead of opposing it. The Genius Act, signed by President Trump this year, lets banks, payment processors, and companies like Amazon, Walmart, Visa, and MasterCard use stablecoins under official regulations. This move might make stablecoin payments common in the U.S. Analysts think it could change how people and businesses handle money. In fact, many believe we're at the start of a payments revolution, with stablecoins becoming a normal part of the financial system. The U.S. has also made headlines by establishing a strategic Bitcoin reserve earlier this year. Backed by confiscated assets, the reserve is now a permanent part of national financial policy. Put pro-crypto leaders in key roles and reduce enforcement teams, and it's clear Washington is leaning toward the industry. Over in the UK, officials are closely watching these moves. London aims to be a crypto hub. Changes in the U.S. might speed up the UK's plans for regulation and stablecoin use. Now let's talk about altcoins and where traders are looking for the next breakout. One project generating massive buzz right now is Remittix, ticker symbol RTX. This PayFi challenger raised $24 million in pre-sale. It moved over 600 million tokens at just over 10 cents each. Listings are set to go live soon on Bitmart and LBank, and the project is dropping its beta wallet on September 15th. With big money already backing it, some investors are betting on 30 times to even 100 times upside. Another hot story in the meme coin space is Little Pepe, or LILPEPE. It's pre-sale priced in at just over 0.2 cents, and it has already delivered over 100% gains. Analysts are eyeing 0.3 cents as the next target. This meme coin stands out because it has a 30K audit, a real development team, and a Layer 2 blockchain in progress. It's meme coin energy with a touch of real infrastructure. Beyond the newcomers, there are still big opportunities among established names. Tron is trading around 35 cents and has seen steady adoption thanks to its network activity. Cardano is still under $1. This price makes it appealing for long-term investors who believe it is undervalued given its strong ecosystem. And then there's Sway, which recently pumped nearly 60% and now trades just under $4. Analysts say this project is finally gaining recognition after months of being overlooked. Meanwhile, XRP continues to struggle under selling pressure. It's moving down in a clear channel. Speculation about a possible exchange-traded fund approval hasn't changed the trend yet. Many traders remain cautious until stronger news arrives. The wider mood in altcoins reflects what's happening in macro markets. Investors are waiting on the Federal Reserve. A rate cut is expected soon, and if that happens, it could unlock a wave of fresh risk appetite. That could trigger the long-awaited altcoin season, where smaller projects run harder than Bitcoin. Until then, though, the dominance of Bitcoin is keeping a lid on speculative flows. Political drama is also playing out in the global crypto scene. In Argentina, a meme coin named Libra pushed by President Javier Milei, collapsed. This event is now known as Cryptogate. Investors lost about $250 million. Criminal investigations are now in progress. Political endorsements don't ensure safety. When hype projects fail, retail investors are often left holding the bag. Security also remains a major risk. Earlier this year, Bybit faced a major hack. 400,000 Ethereum were stolen, worth over $1.5 billion then. This attack, linked to the Lazarus Group, was another painful lesson about the importance of custody and security. Even major exchanges remain vulnerable to sophisticated attacks. As for the overall outlook, today's market is balanced on a knife's edge. Bitcoin near 111,000 signals strength, but not without risk. Ethereum at $4,300 shows it's more than a speculative asset. Its use in decentralized finance, NFTs, and its own ETFs gives it real value. Stablecoins are on the verge of becoming mainstream thanks to U.S. regulation. New projects like Remittix and Little Pepe are catching speculative fire, and the broader altcoin market is waiting for either a rate cut or a shift in sentiment to break out. If you're watching the charts, September may bring more downside, as it usually does. But the setup for the fourth quarter looks explosive. Clearer rules in the U.S. and strong political support are paving the way for a big rally. Also, there's high demand for stablecoins. All these factors are shaping the market for later this year. That's the state of crypto today, a mix of fear, politics, innovation, and opportunity. Bitcoin stays steady. Ethereum gains momentum. Regulators change the rules. New coins compete to break out next. Stay alert, stay informed, and keep your eyes on the market.